Hello everyone, welcome to Datatruck. This is John, and today we'll be learning how to create a new user on Datatruck. Now, when you log into your account as an admin, you have the ability, you have the permission to create a user or a dispatcher for your team. So, of course, you're going to have a few team members that you're going to be creating the IDs for, and then they can log into Datatruck and access the Datatruck platform. So, step number one, on the left-hand side of your screen, which we call the navigation bar, which is going to be in purple, please click on HR Management. Once you click there, you're going to see two options, drivers and users. We've already seen how to create drivers, but now we're going to see how to create users instead. So you're going to click on users, and then a new window would pop up where you're going to see active employees and active dispatchers. Now, as the word suggests, active employees would be the place where you're going to create your employees. For example, your accountants, your updaters, your fleet team, your safety team, etc. Let's go ahead and see how that's going to be done. So step number one, you're going to click on Create Employee, which is going to be on the top right side of your screen. And then you're going to be entering their first and last name. So for example, first name would be Miles and last name Kennedy. And then what's important is entering their email address. So for example, I'm just going to enter a default one for the sake of it. For example, miles.kennedy@gmail.com. Now notice one thing, that this button that you see right over here is going to start to populate once you enter the email address or once you start to enter the email address. So I'm going to remove this for once, and you're going to see a reflection of it right over here. So let's say I remove this one and it's gone. But when I enter this, you're going to see it again. And then you're going to choose the position. For example, let's say they belong to your accounting team. So you're going to choose the position and then entering the contact number, nickname, notes, address. This is not mandatory, but it's preferred so that you can track that as well. What's mandatory or required is the first name, the last name, the position, and the MC number. I would say that the email is also, it's not a required field, but it's important. Why? Because it allows you to send the login information to the person via email. So let's say I checkmark this and I hit submit information, it's going to be sending that email to that email address. Let's say I do not checkmark this and I submit information. What's going to happen is that it's going to save the user right here. So if I go back, I'm going to see a reflection of it right here, HR management, users, active employees, and I'll see Miles Kennedy right over here. Let's say you forgot to send the login information. You're going to click on their first name. So for example, Miles is their first name. You're going to click over there. And then you'll click on System Login. When you click on System Login, it's going to give you an option, Resend to Email. And it's also going to give you a password that you can change by clicking this button. So for example, if you want to send them an easier password, for example, your company's name is ABC Trucking at Miles, just for an example. And then you send the resend to email button. It's going to send this information to the accountant, and they're going to be able to log in using the URL that's going to be sent to them. And that is how you create a user for your Datatruck profile. In our next video, we're going to be learning how to create a dispatcher, so please stay tuned. And don't forget to subscribe and follow the Datatruck channel on YouTube. Thank you for choosing Datatruck. See you in the next one.